you can use. Let's go.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live and we have some dope Nintendo Switch 2 news you can use. Before we get started, y'all already know, man, you must give the stream a thumbs up, like. If you're not subscribed, you already know, click subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get to a couple of shout outs, then we're gonna get to the news for this morning. We're at 5 likes, let's double that. Let's get to 20 likes real quick, 10 likes real quick. Quadruple that, get it to 20 likes. All right, Bowsette, what's up? Neil, Romaine, Pyro, Nardid, Niall, Nargai, I don't know how to say that name. Neil, what's up? Kivo, what's up, bro? Evo Holders, what's up? Bane, Romaine, Bustin, Justin, what's up, everybody in the chat? We have some dope news. Came across this article from techpedia.com. Talks about the Switch 2, some old information and some news, some tidbits that we can glean from. I think it's pretty dope. I gotta keep y'all updated with the latest and greatest on Nintendo's next gen console. We are lit, we are locked in, we are ready for that Switch 2, boy. All right, let's get to the news. All right. It begins as an Nintendo. I'm going to read the article, but of course, I'm going to share my thoughts. I'm going to share my thoughts so I can hear my opinions and we get into the nitty gritty. As the Nintendo Switch continues its dominance in the game market, and this is crazy. The Switch is about this. I think this is never done before. From all my memory of gaming, I can't remember where Nintendo is still dominating. And they're about to launch their next gen console, and their current console is still selling these kind of numbers. Crazy. All right, with over 130 million, it's closer to 140 million, surpassing even the Wii. Anticipation is high for what's coming next. Following the success of recent blockbuster releases like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. 1, and Nintendo had a banging 2023 was crazy, bro. We started off the Switch cycle with a great Mario game, Mario Odyssey, great Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, and the last full year, the 2024 is going to be the last full year. They wanted 23 to be the last full year. Last year, that Mario Wonder, Mario RPG, and Tears of the Kingdom 1, 2, 3 punch. Nintendo had a great last year. But despite its enduring popularity and successful games, the device's aging hardware poses challenges for third-party developers. And I think that's been the biggest challenge for the Switch, just getting quality third-party games. Like there's a significant step down if there's a third-party game, a multi-platform game released on PS5 and on the Switch. I think with the Switch 2, the graphical noticeability will be minimized or almost erased. All right, Nintendo Switch 2 rumors abound, with the sequel to the best-selling handheld console now expected to launch in quarter 1 2025 with an 8-inch LCD screen. That's going to be major. All right, let's delve into what we know so far about this device. Some key takeaways. The Switch 2 is slated for March 2025. Lake Show, what's up? And I think March 2025, perfect release date. That's going to be a great release date. I've already said it gives Nintendo time to build momentum all throughout the year. This article saying it's causing investor concerns. Nah, investors just need to look and see what happened with the original Switch. As long as Nintendo has great software at launch, it's going to take off. It's going to take off. Anticipated game lineup includes Metroid Prime 4 and Mario and potential Mario titles. 2 Mario titles I'm almost banking on being at launch. A Mario Odyssey type, the 3D Mario game, and Mario Kart. Mario Kart 9, somewhere within the launch year, a 3D Mario game and Mario Kart. And it's GG, no re. All right. Nintendo Switch 2 release date. Expected March 2025. Initially targeting for a late 2024 launch. Recent reports from Asian publication Nikkei suggest a delay, pushing the release to March 2025. Renowned Brazilian journalist Pedro Henrique Ludi Lipe, known for accurate leaks, confirmed as much in February 2024, hinting at a potential official announcement from Nintendo during the summer gaming news season, possibly June 2024. Nintendo has reportedly communicated with publishers, informing them of the revised timeline. So publishers know they're getting their games ready and it's going to be delayed. Put Samus and the airship in Mario Kart, Bowser. That would be crazy. Just think about it in the anti-gravity. If they still... This next Mario Kart 9, I think should be like Diddy Kong Racing, where you can have flying hovercrafts and race cars all on the same track. That would be insane. Oh my goodness. All right. A good spread of launch games can make or break a console. So that's right. How your console starts off. Nintendo's seen that with the Switch. Can just keep the momentum going all throughout the cycle of the console. I think what's key, and Nintendo knows it, they need to have a big launch year. A year, not just a week. And then we're like months later, what are we playing? Like, they need to have consistent releases, at least every 3 months, have a big blockbuster title the first year. Think about it. Switch 2 launch year. We had Mario Odyssey. Splatoon 2. A lot of people forgot Splatoon 2 came out the launch year too. We had Zelda. Zelda was the launch title, I think. Yeah, it was. Breath of the Wild. Those 3 enough. And I think we had Mario Kart the launch year too. So 4. So that averaged about every 3 months. Banger, bro. A lit launch title. D, what's up, bro? Nintendo does that this year in 2025 with the Switch. It's gonna be tough, bro. All right. Investor uncertainty after delay. This is how investors don't. I could get some uncertainty because like you're pushing Nintendo, like you're stretching it. Originally, Switch 2 was supposed to come out in 2023 was the original, and then a delay to 2024. And then now 2025, even though Nintendo never said 2023. That was just speculating. All right. Nintendo shares experienced a significant downturn following reports of the company's decision to postpone the launch of its anticipated successor to 2025. The stock plummeted as much as 8.8% in Tokyo in February, marking their most substantial intraday decline since October 21, before ultimately closing down by 5.8%. According to Bloomberg News, Nintendo informed its game publishing partners about the delay, shifting the release from late 2024 to the early months of 2025. Some partners were advised not to anticipate the new console until March 2025 at the earliest. This news prompted concerns among investors, particularly those who had previously driven the stock to an all-time high on expectations of a 2024 release. Analysts speculate the delay could impact Nintendo's financial performance for the fiscal year ending in March. Yeah. It's going to affect this year. We know the first half. I think the second half of the year, they're just going to focus on hyping up the Switch 2. They got to start building hype and momentum for their next-gen console. Because OG Nintendo, like GameCube, Nintendo 64 days, they used to announce their consoles a year in advance. And so by this time, we would already know the Switch 2, some of the details, what the console looks like. And so Nintendo's, from reveal to launch, it's a closer, narrow window. But I think 6 months would be good for Nintendo. Starting in June, have a big direct, focus on the next-gen console, while still hyping up the current Switch. I think if Nintendo could hype up next gen, the Switch 2, whatever they call it, it should be called the Switch 2. That's the safest name. Switch 2 begin roll out the new games, and still announced Metroid Prime 4 coming to the current Switch. I think it's a W, Nintendo. Metroid Prime 4 for the current Switch this year. Despite these challenges, Nintendo's president Shinichiro Furukawa has remained tight-lipped about the company's hardware plans, stating that discussions will occur after the current fiscal year concludes. However, analysts like Ruben Zhu, a senior analyst of Japan's gaming sector, shared Ludi Lupe's views and anticipated an announcement regarding the new hardware within the next 6 months. This is some new information. That's why I wanted to go to this article. So this analyst, a senior analyst of Japan's gaming sector. He's a senior analyst of Japan's gaming sector, meaning he definitely knows some information, saying that we can anticipate a hardware announcement within the next 6 months. So, second half of the year, we're going to get Switch 2 news this year. All right. Now let's talk about the Switch 2 features and specs. Hardware on level of PS4 and Xbox One with a question mark. I really think it's going to be more powerful than a PS4. It's going to be closer to a PS4 Pro, Xbox Series S. Mark my words. Recent developments offer intriguing insights into the forthcoming Nintendo Switch 2. Internal communication stemming from the FTC versus Microsoft case, we heard about this, initially suggested performance akin to PS4, Xbox One consoles. However, other Nintendo Switch 2 leaks paint a potentially different picture, indicating a more robust hardware setup that could rival current gen systems from Sony and Microsoft. That's what I think. I think it's going to be closer to PS5 than PS4. It's going to be in between PS4 and PS5 power. That's a given. There's no way there's going to be a handheld device on the level of a PS5 without it costing $1,000. And it's going to have a screen, and no, there's just too expensive. But the Steam Deck, if you play the Steam Deck, the games look good, run good. It's going to be a little bit more powerful than the Steam Deck. All right. Could rival next current gen system from Sony and Microsoft. The advancement would be bolstered by the adoption of NVIDIA's DLSS upscaling technology. Hear that again, that DLSS upscaling technology is going to be Nintendo's saving grace. The Switch 2 is going to have games, mark my words, that are going to look identical to the PS5 and Xbox Series X, not even S. It's going to be identical to those consoles because of this DLSS upscaling technology, where the developers will focus more on making the frame rate good, 60 frames, and then with the resolution, that DLSS upscaling technology, it's going to be lit. All right. Which it promises enhanced performance and visual fidelity, this DLSS upscaling, NVIDIA's DLSS upscaling technology. Additionally, the demonstration of an improved version of Zelda Breath of the Wild at Gamescom, running at higher resolution and frame rates, adds weight to the speculation surrounding the Switch 2's capabilities. However, it's worth noting that cost considerations may lead to the adoption of an LCD screen instead of an OLED for the Switch 2. And now, let me finish this, and then I'm going to share my thought. The speculation stems from Sharp revealing it was preparing LCD screens for an upcoming gaming console. Now, the LCD versus OLED debate. If you have a Switch OLED, the colors really pop. Like, the OLED looks fantastic. But the LCD screen looked good too. There isn't like a significant drop off with the LCD. This is what Nintendo's doing. Saving costs. I would rather the console be $50 to $80 cheaper with an LCD screen, where Nintendo can sell more systems, get more profits so they can continue to make great games for us, than have it launch more expensive and potentially affect sales. So LCD screen at launch lowers the cost, and we all know what Nintendo's doing. after they launch it with the LCD screen, there's an 8-inch LCD screen. That's going to be pretty big. They're going to launch a Nintendo Switch 2 Lite. That's coming. I think, though, the Lite version should have a dock capability. One of the reasons why I never considered picking up a Lite, because it was only handheld. So if it can also dock, I think the Nintendo's going to do that. And then, about 2 years into the life console of this, the lifespan of this console, we're going to have an OLED. There's going to be an OLED. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? We're at 22 likes. I need 8 people. 8 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 30 likes right now. We can do it. So, with the, that's what I think they're going to do. OLED in about 2 years, and dudes are going to pick it up. All right. Could Nintendo surprise us? A Nintendo patent filing suggests a different Nintendo Switch 2 concept could be in the cards. Check this out. Place your expectations on the low end for this, but the device would be clamshell, much like a Nintendo DS. There was a rumor, there was a patent, not a rumor, it was an official patent by Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo's going to do that just because the power draw for 2 screens, the quality of the games aren't going to be good. That said, it feels like Nintendo files a patent every other Thursday, so no guarantees. All right, now it's going to talk about the price. A couple of juicy information. All right, Nintendo Switch 2 price rumors. Expected price starting at $299. I don't think it's going to be a $299. Darkness, what's up, bro? Hey, good morning. I don't think it's going to be $299 because the current Switch is at $299. And I really think Nintendo's not going to drop the price of the current Switch, keep it at $299, bro. Reports on the Nintendo Switch 2 price prove elusive. Perhaps Nintendo will track the first Nintendo Switch launch price point of around $299 in the United States. With an OLED screen looks unlikely. If the new Nintendo Switch 2 would include an OLED like later versions, you might expect a price jump by $50 to $100, like I said. Content Games CEO Dr. Sorkin Toto, heard that name several times, putting on his prediction hat in a chat with Game Industry, speculated a $400 price point and suggested that games may hit the $70 mark. This is, for me, spot on. This is what we should anticipate with the next gen Switch. $400 launch, $70 games. We already see Tears of the Kingdom was $70, so Nintendo's going in that direction. Dropping leaks quite happily, he said, the time is finally here for a Switch successor. Even though I can say a Pro model actually did exist and certain developers were already working with the dev kit. Wow, a Switch Pro model? I believe the next hardware will drop for, or maybe he's referring to this. No, he's referring to the Switch 2 as the Pro model. $400. There's a high chance that games will cost more, $70. We already knew that. All right, now the games lineup expectations. Metroid Prime 4 and maybe a new Mario. Among the rumored flagship games, beloved franchises like Pokemon and Metroid are expected to take center stage. The Pokemon Company pretty much confirmed a new Pokemon game coming to the Switch 2 in 2026. Did they say 2026? Drawing eager fans to experience these iconic series on more powerful platforms. In particular, Metroid Prime 4 stands out as a prime candidate for the Switch 2 launch title. I think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a cross-gen title. It's definitely coming on the current Switch because Nintendo's already marketed it to the current Switch and they don't want to get sued. But it's also going to be on the Switch 2, looking a little better. Despite lacking a clear release date, the status is as the only previously announced in-house Nintendo game without recent updates fuels speculation about its potential as a cross-generational release, spanning both the Switch and its successor, like I just said. Leaks in 2023 also suggest Luigi's Mansion 4 is also reportedly in the mix for a 2025. This is my first time hearing about anything with Luigi's Mansion 4. When did Luigi's Mansion 3 come out? Let me look up. Luigi's Mansion 3 launch date. Luigi Mansion 3 launch date. In 2019, bro, yeah. And so if Luigi's Mansion 3 came out, man, that game is that old? In 2019, 2025, 60, yeah, it's about time for a new Luigi's Mansion game. Bro, Nintendo got some IPs, even games like Punch-Out that never came to the Switch. Nintendo got some IPs still in their back pocket, bro. All right. So Luigi's Mansion 4 reportedly in the mix for a 2025 launch. This is my first time hearing this, but that is major, bro. That's major. However, there are noticeable gaps in Nintendo's lineup, including the absence of a new Mario Kart installment and a 3D Super Mario game. With no new Mario Kart title in over 9 years and a lack of a fresh 3D Mario adventure since 2017 Mario Odyssey, fans eagerly anticipate announcements for these highly anticipated titles. These are almost a given. At the same time, the success of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Super Mario Odyssey on the original Switch suggests that the arrival of a new platform could prove the ideal opportunity for sequels, further enhancing the appeal of the Switch 2. That's going to happen. All right, now, here's the last section. The potential impact to the gaming industry. Bro, Nintendo's already dominated this generation. I think Nintendo's going to continue their dominance with this new console. All right, welcome to the next round of console wars. Nintendo Switch 2 could affect the world of gaming, the scene significantly. It's touted backwards compatibility. It has to have backwards compatibility, bro. It has to. Feature is expected to allure gamers, facilitating a smooth transition from its predecessor. However, in a world where Sony and Microsoft are already ahead in terms of specs, concern arises regarding the console's graphics, upscaling, and resolution capabilities, which may pose limitations for enthusiasts seeking high-performance gaming. Additionally, its architecture, rooted in NVIDIA's mobile ARM platform, could pose challenges for developers tasked with porting titles. Nonetheless, a Switch 2's triumph could redefine the industry's emphasis on graphical advancements. Ultimately, the impact of the Nintendo Switch 2's arrival will depend on its ability to strike a balance between performance, compatibility, and user satisfaction. And Nintendo holds dear the same values as most gamers. It's about the gameplay. That's what I like about Nintendo, bro. Gameplay. They prioritize fun gameplay over everything, bro. Sometimes some of these games just be boring, bro. Smashing X, 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 Y, 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 just random. But Nintendo's creative with their gameplay, bro. All right. Ray tracing and processors can take a backseat to the best replayable multiplayer gaming experiences. All right, so that's this article. Just gave some interesting tidbits. Luigi's Mansion 4 as a possible launch year title. I would take that. But the Switch 2, we're super hyped. We're going to keep you guys updated. If you want the latest and greatest on the Switch 2, make sure you're locked in. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I got you, dudes and dudettes. What am I going to do? I'm probably run some 2K. I haven't done 1v1s in a minute. I'm running some 2K on my gaming channel. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
It's a Mario Waluigi.
Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.